Welcome back to New Jokes with Nimesh Patel. It's February 27th, Tuesday. We're at the Cellar. What are we working on tonight? Some Tuxedo stuff, some Indian stuff, and I'll be putting it in between a bunch of stuff that I know works and or stuff that I don't want y'all to see yet. So, let's go. What up?
Everybody start clapping it up for Nimesh Patel!
Can I try one new thing? Okay. Most of that was new, but this I've only said never. So I went shopping the other day. I went to Bloomingdale's. I'm doing okay in life, and I was trying to look for stuff to cover up the pain I have inside. So really expensive stuff. And there's a dude, middle-aged white guy. His race is relevant. And middle-aged white guy, long hair. Okay, and this is like 2 weeks ago. So mid-February, brick-ass cold. He's wearing a white t-shirt, shorts, sandals. So immediately impression is like, homeless dude in Bloomingdale's? But then I see the Rolex on his wrist and a fucking French bulldog on his right arm. I'm like, oh, this dude has so much money, he does not feel cold. Okay. All right, this dude is fucking warm just from wealth on the inside. And he's yelling at this Indian guy, this older Indian guy that's walking past him. And he's like, help me find a tuxedo. No one's helped me find a tuxedo. And if it was a white dude, I would have just been like, yep, Russia, Ukraine, right here. It's fine. I have no concerns. However that ends does not bother me in the slightest. White on white crime does not concern me. But this dude is yelling at an Indian guy, and for whatever reason, I turn into, I'm not a hero by any means. This Indian guy did not give a fuck at all. He was like, yeah, that's Ted. He comes in every Tuesday talking about a tuxedo. Fuck him. I was just like, how the fuck are you yelling? Bro, I went up to him. I confronted him. I was like, hey, man, you can't be yelling at people like that. This ain't the subway, And I confronted his ass. And he was like, don't talk to me like that. You don't know who I am. I was like, don't talk to me like that. You don't know who I am. I just got verified on Instagram the other day, okay? And he's like, get away from me right now. You're being a bully. And I laughed in his face because I was about to twist his titties real good. Just fucking really. He's like, get away from me right now before I find security. I was like, bro, you can't find a tuxedo in Bloomingdale's. The fuck are you talking about? You're going to find security. Get the fuck out of here. And I walked away from that situation. And my therapist asked me, she said, well, it sounds like, you try to do the right thing in every situation. What do you think you did wrong? I knew where the tuxedos were the whole time. I could have solved race relations right there, no problem. I could be like, come on, brother, I'll take you up to the second floor. I'm looking for a cummerbund myself. Which guy are you going to tonight? That's it. All right, thank you very much. I'm Nimesh Patel.
The Cellar has extra unhappy or whatever it is assistance. I'm gonna message the manager and let him know how I feel. I don't like the manager's attitude. She hasn't responded yet, but she's sitting right there.
Oh, I can't wait!
I hope no one sees all these. The manager has issues with you and your people. She hates Indians.
How we feeling, everybody? Ready for some more show? Let me hear you next to me. Your next comedian coming to stage, you see, he was a comics to watch on Comedy Central. He was a writer for Saturday Night Live. Get up for Nimesh Patel, everybody.
I'll try 2 new things before I go, Andy. Okay, good. Thank you. I wasn't asking for your permission. I was gonna do it anyway, but I needed a minute to look at my phone. I was 2 weeks ago. I went shopping at Bloomingdale's because I'm doing okay in life, and I was in there, and there's this middle-aged white guy. His race is relevant. I know white people, you get upset if people mention whiteness. White people get very mad if you bring up whiteness. They make fun of white people, I've realized. It's like, oh, just another brown guy that hates white people. It's like, yeah, don't tell my white wife and her family. They'd be really upset. So this white dude, it's like probably middle-aged, is wearing t-shirt, shorts, sandals. And I'm thinking, homeless dude in Bloomingdale's? Adam's gotta go. But then I see the Rolex on his left hand and the French Bulldog on his right. I'm like, oh, this dude is so rich, he doesn't need anything to prevent being cold. This dude is just warm all the time. Okay? That's real wealth. He's like insulated with fucking confidence, you know? And he's yelling at this older Indian guy that works at Bloomingdale's, like, yo, I need a tuxedo. No one's helped me find a tuxedo. And if it was just two white dudes yelling at each other, I'm like, oh, they probably arguing about taxes. You know, I don't know what the fuck white people talk about, but he's yelling at this older Indian guy, and for some reason I just get in, like, oh, you yelling at my grandpa mode. And the old Indian, I'm not a hero. This old Indian guy could not give a fuck less. Like, oh, that's just Tony. He comes in every Tuesday yelling about tuxedos and shit. Instead, I confront this dude. I'm like, bro, what are you fucking yelling at people for? Be polite. This ain't the subway. You know? And he's like, don't talk to me like that. You don't know who I am. I said, you don't know who I am? I just got verified on Instagram the other day. Okay, let's shut the fuck up. And he's like, get away from me right now. You're being a bully. And I laughed in his face because I was about to twist his titties real good. Just give him a, you know what I mean? And he's like, get away from me right now before I find security. I was like, bro, you can't find a tuxedo. How the fuck you gonna find security? Bloomingdale's. And I walked away from that situation. Okay? It's real fickle too, this laugh. I don't get where it comes in, where it comes out. Ha ha, yeah, you walked away. Coward. What the fuck is happening over there? This weird ass waves. Is there some kind of sound vortex right here that some time delay or some shit that fucking. And I did walk away. And my therapist, she's like, yo, it sounds like you did the right thing in that situation. What do you think you did wrong? Like, I knew where the tuxedos were the whole time. I could be like, come right this way, brother. Let's solve race relations right now. Well, I did not. Well, listen, that was fun for me. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much.
Only got to work on the tuxedo bit because I was working on the stuff that's gonna go into the hour. So I gotta work on that, the Indian stuff still. But we'll do that in San Jose. See you next time, Tuxedo Man.